I'm on my way to one of Costa Rica's biggest farming regions, on the slopes of the Cordillera Central Mountains. It grows vast amounts of produce like bananas, pineapples, and coffee. This area was once prime rainforest habitat for some of the country's most celebrated amphibians, frogs. Costa Rica is home to 149 different species, with new ones still being discovered. Frogs get all the water they need by absorbing it through their skin. They need a healthy, pollution-free environment to be able to thrive. Intensively farmed landscapes have caused their numbers to plummet. And yet here too, thanks to the relationship between Costa Ricans and nature, frogs have started to recover on a 6-acre patch of land nestled amongst the farms.
Jose.
Hola.
This is it. This is Frog Haven.
This is Frog Haven, the frog's paradise. Thank you very much for coming.
Once a farmer, José Solís has been helping frogs to flourish here for the past 15 years.
We are going to start to look for poisonous frogs. They are like this big, so they look bigger on my shirt. Yeah.
And if they're this small, how the heck do you even...
So they are very bright red color, so it's going to be easy to find them. Okay, we have our first frog. Take
What?
a look. There it is. Take a look.
Oh,
there it is.
Look.
Oh, there is another one, a second one.
They're stunning.
We call them the blue jeans poison dart frog because they have blue legs. Can you see them?
They look like little pair of blue jeans.
Yeah.
These vibrant colours ward off potential predators with a very clear warning.
These ones, they are not deadly poisonous, but they are poisonous. For example, if you hold it and you touch your eyes or something like that, you can lose your view for a while. Yeah, and you see only yellows. I know because that happened to me.
Wow. Oh my
It took
God.
me about 3 weeks or something like that to recover my normal view.
So it's quite potent.
It's quite poisonous.
Do not lick the strawberry poison
better don't
dart
do it.
frog.
Feeding on termites and ants rich in noxious chemicals, the frog accumulates the toxins, secreting them through its skin. It's a strategy used by more than 100 species of poison dart frogs across Central and South America. One species' venom is so potent, just one frog could kill 10 grown men. It's perhaps no surprise that despite being just a few centimeters long, these frogs have almost no known predators.
That's the closest I've got to one though, Jose. They're so perfect. They're like little jewels in all of this brown.
Yeah.
These tiny frogs, constantly at risk of drying out, are utterly reliant on the humidity of rainforest habitat. But the arrival of intensive farming changed all that.
What did this place look like in
So
2009?
this was a palm heart plantation, the whole farm. The only trees over here, it was those big ones over there. And the rest, it was only the plantations and grass field everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jose and his family made the decision to transform the area into a frog haven. They started to rewild the land to create the habitat frogs can thrive in.
I knew the frogs, they need water. So we planted a lot of trees and plants around with white leaf to attract the frogs in a natural way. We were planting the right plants for them, so that was an oasis.
And so how quickly did the frogs move in?
Very quick. I am talking about days or weeks. Days or weeks.
With a diversity of plants and shallow pools of water, Jose created a safe place for the frogs that were managing to survive amongst the plantations. Soon, it became home to more than a fifth of all Costa Rica's frog species.
Now we're looking for a night frog, nocturno. There is... What?
Well, it's right there. It's kind of blended into the leaf shape.
A master of camouflage, this is Costa Rica's most iconic amphibian, the red-eyed tree frog.
So is it sleeping?
It is sleeping.
It's got really bright orange feet.
Take a look at the membrane in the eye. Can you see him? It looks like a little, oh, it's open the eye a little bit.
Oh, wow.
So now the
Color
frog
of its eye.
If a predator gets too close, the frog flashes the bright colors of its eyes or undersides, startling its attacker just long enough to escape to safety.
The nictitating membrane comes over the eye, as it's doing right now, so that the bright orange gets camouflaged, but she can still see through that in case there's any danger.
Yeah.
It's perfection.
Yeah, luckily over here in our place, so they are very common and we
in
can make
Frog
them happy.
Heaven. It really strikes me that Costa Rica is a place where everywhere you look, there is life and a lot of it. You can't take for granted that anything is extractable. It's teeming with life here, isn't it?
Exacto, yeah.
Across Costa Rica, frog populations are declining because of habitat loss, disease, and climate change. But here, even in an intensive farming region, Jose is proving that it is possible to help them to recover. As night falls, I join Jose's family for dinner.
Pura vida. Muchas gracias.
Pura vida.
Provecho, buen provecho. Salud.
Salud. So, as we're eating, I'd love to know what your family thought, or, you know, with the farm, about your idea to transform it into a frog habitat.
A mí me parecía mentiras de lo que está pensando mi hijo, que iba a ser un buen negocio, y yo me parecía mentira, ¿verdad? Yo creí que le decía yo a mi hijo que eso era como un swampillo ahí lo que había, que cómo iban a crecer ahí planos y todo eso. Y gracias a Dios todo salió muy bien.
Yeah. Do you understand?
I understand swamp.
Swamp? Yeah, because it's a father.
Honestly, my heart's full of this. This is such a beautiful story. Thank you.
I'm so glad you like it. So how do you feel? Are you okay to search for a very last frog? Yeah,
Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, wow. Okay, so that is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Its little eyes. So its legs are pretty much translucent.
Yeah.
And you can see the kind of the organs in its body. Its eyes are extraordinary, and it's got a little pug nose. It's like a cartoon frog.
With translucent legs and underbellies that help to blur their outline, glass frogs are also able to shunt their bright red blood into their liver and blend into their leafy background. It's a truly astonishing adaptation that keeps it safe from predators as it sleeps.